Dun 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 dun. It's sealed pool practice time, and we're gonna open 6 packs of either Magic the Gathering or Flesh and Blood TCG, and we're gonna try to make our best deck out of those 6 packs. And you can go ahead and tell me what kind of mistakes I made or which cards you might have played out of the pool instead. It's Leah here, and we're doing a sealed Flesh and Blood. We've still got our box of Monarch. Halfway through it. Grab, we've got, there's 6 packs there. Double check myself. Yep, there's 6 packs. See what kind of deck we can build today. All right. Brute, Illusionist. Monarch is the closest thing I can think of right now for practicing for Vegas. Vegas will have passed by the time this video comes out, but because Monarch has talents in it. Here's a nice looking foil. It's not any yellow, but this light blue pops out really nicely. I like that. I have to organize the cards with respect to the talents. I think we've got a shadow rare here. And then we've got a generic action. So since Tails has elements in that talent category, practice a lot with Monarch. Hoping I do well. By the time this video releases, I'll know. I don't want to release them all on the same day, though. Hello, light. We have, looks like a pretty cool foil. Like that one. It's a warrior foil. Brute equipment. Got Brute rare and a Runeblade rare. This looks like this double-sided tokens. It's pack 3. Brute, Runeblade, Brute, Illusionist, Warrior, Illusionist. Light, generic attack, light, shadow attack, anti, very dark. Have piece of Runeblade equipment. So we have equipment for each shadow character. The shadow attack, it's 1 rare. Other rare, just a Runeblade attack. It looks unfamiliar, but I must have seen it before. That's my biggest concern about Tails, is the cards are going to look unfamiliar, and I'm going to have to evaluate them very quickly. Everybody's going to be in the same boat for that. Evaluate them very quickly. Generic, light. Have a foily shadow instant Gonna have to not be distracted by foil cards. That's going to be part of the challenge. Runeblade card. Shadow attack. Shadow attack that doesn't have numbers on it, just little stars. It's equal to the number of cards in the pitch zone with different costs. So at most it would be 3, but you'd want to play it after you've done something that go again. So that you've hopefully pitched for a lot of stuff the turn you want to play that. Seems like a fun card to try out. Looks different. Brute card. Blade card. Brute card. Illusionist. Warrior. Illusionist. Shadow card. Generic. Light. Generic. Light. Foiling Surging Militia. The Warrior equipment. I think we've opened equipment for each class now. A Warrior rare, and then the same Warrior rare of a different color. It's going to be an interesting pool to build from. It's very spread out again. Runeblade, Brute, Runeblade, Warrior, Illusionist, Warrior, Generic, Light, Light, Generic, Generic. Well, if Plow Through is the Warrior card we need, that is the Warrior card we got, and we got a lot of them. Brute Equipment, Brute Rare, another Brute Rare. We'll make it a challenging pool for sure. Well, that's the 6 we gotta work with. I think the least likely candidate is going to be our Illusionist here. We've got 9 Illusionist cards. 0 of them are rares. Probably just gonna cut the Illusionist. Got 1 light equipment for the head, and I think we got a Warrior equipment too. We've got good Warrior arms equipment. Then we have a generic chess piece. What are we looking at in our shadow? I think everybody had equipment. So we've got a chess piece there, so we'd still only have 1 chess piece. And 5, 10, 12 for a Runeblade. And if we played the Brute, we open 2 legs. Yep. We'd have 5, 10, 13. If we played our Warrior, we'd have 3 pieces of equipment. 5, 10, and 13 here. And we know we've got 3 Plow Throughs that we can work with. These Plow Throughs might really help us out. Two reds and a yellow. Do we have other rares? Is it the Plow Through Warrior deck? That's what we would have to work with. They're all going to be Plow Throughs. You attacked with a weapon this turn. Your next attack gains +2, so we'd want to give our weapons go again think that's his, yeah, his attack reaction is to give the banish a card. So we have to get cards into his soul. It probably, having cards that let us charge will help get them in there. But I think we really just need weapons with go again for our second swings and our plow-throughs. So how much of this over here that'll get into the soul? That'll get into the soul. I have a defensive card. I think we want to go with the... We got all these light instants. We don't have to play them all. Defensive card. Is there anything particularly exciting in this pile other than this mythic? Which looks like it could be challenging to play for more than... It's equal to twice the number of cards in your pitch zone with different costs. So if we've got one blue in the pitch zone, then it's a 2 attack, 2 defense. This is going to be a hard card to defend with as well, because we'd have to have a reason to have pitched something in order for the defense to have some value, or else it's going to be a 0-0. Got change specialization here. I don't know, I'm feeling warrior, I think, out of this pool. I think it's going to be warrior. So if we're playing the warrior, we've got head, chest, and arms equipment. That's our best bet there. We're going to try to plow through with the weapons. Don't think there were any of these warrior cards that we don't want to try to use. None of them are going to stop us from swinging the axes. They're just, on the turn we might not be swinging an axe. Like this Illuminate because it defends for 3. Same reason we're going to use this Rising Solitude. And we're also going to use these Impenetrable Beliefs so that our defense is decent. There are a few more of them in here. There's one. So we know we want to use those. The next attack action gets +3 and goes into your hero's soul. How critical is this? We'll try one of it. A lot of things cost 0 or 1, so I think we're just going to play the red one. Ray of Hope looks like a sideboard card to me. So we're really only getting the benefit off this card if the opposing hero is a shadow hero else. I don't think just playing this to get it into her soul. This might be a dead card sometimes. I don't want potentially dead card. Ray of Hope. Blinding Beam is probably I don't know, if I was to play Blinding Beam, I'd probably want the red one. So I think those light cards are out. Surging Militia is a card I like. I'm going to pull that in right away. I think Brandish is also going to be a good card for this deck. Another Surging Militia. Okay, we don't want a ton of Surging Militias. Anti's good. We'll play one of each color. There's a Surging Militia. Maybe more Brandish? That's what we really want. Could rally the rear guard. Frontline Scout's not a bad card. Where are we at? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 25. Oh, is Adrenaline Rush gonna be worth it? Blew Out Muscle worth it? A lot of blues left over. Well, how about the blue Lunartide? Blue Surging Militia, red Frontline Scout. We really got one yellow, and that will, it's a yellow that will get us back most of our cards. Doesn't defend for anything, but guess we'll try the Out Muscle. Not sure it's great. Maybe we don't want the Out Muscle. We want the Adrenaline Rush. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Cards. Decently equipped hero. Oh, if we discover that we run low on cards too fast, I guess we could add a few more generic blues or consider some of those. We can pull in those Blinding Beams when we're fighting a shadow hero. I think that'd be okay then. And then it would up our card count, or else I think this is what we want to do. Having the minimal amount of cards means that I am always finding a card that I chose, not one that would go over, but having more cards makes it take longer to fatigue me. I'm not sure where the right balance is. Usually I have the minimal amount of cards I want, so I can get to the most effective ones fastest. I haven't been fatigued yet. But I haven't had that much play experience either. So I don't know. Should I go higher? Make sure I'm not fatigued, or should I always get to the first ones I picked? I guess I'll find out with experience.